Welcome to another video of What a World Lost by Peace. I have finally made a Yemen video. I have never gotten a request for it, but I did make it. Originally I wasn't planning on making a Yemen video, but yeah, that took a bit of time. And I didn't want to sketch the two out also. These guys still exist. And yeah, let's get into the scenario. So we'll have the Yemeni civil war, and this will be caused by politicians. Yes, politics. We'll see a coup happen, a military coup that will be very Islamist, not looking at somebody. And this rebellion will connect up with its sovereign brothers, and it will do some atrocities, as you can say. Atrocities. Potato. Patata. uh, But what we will see is that the red team, the coupists, will send in people to try and take land. We will see them taking a lot of land, in fact, and they will be pushing towards the capital. That's until international aid comes to Yemen, and then we see the coupists start a pretty long attritional war. And over here we see, most of Yemen's lands over here being taken, and eventually they lose this part of their nation, and it seems almost impossible for them to win. That's until the United Empire of America comes into play. Yeah, they're not states anymore, they are the United Empire, and nobody's allowed to leave. That's even better. Yeah. But they come in on the side of the blues, and yeah. The Reds are pushed back a bit from the south, and they are forced to retreat before being encircled. As encirclement tactics everywhere are happening, and forces are being either destroyed or aren't being destroyed and are just retreating. As you can see, there's a large dent and two larger dents that are going to, oh my god, that will be closed. Yeah, this was a baiting movement made by the Yemeni coupists, and they will rapidly close the gaps over here, and they will expose what the USA has become, and that's incompetent. And the USA will have a lot of people saying they have dropped from actual goodness. And also we see these guys take over. Definitely not gonna have immediately another coup, and this time it's a fascist coup. You thought the fascists weren't done. Well, it's more like, weren't coming to here, but the fascist movement started in the south slowly, as the red coupists were trying to win the war, and they weren't focusing on the people. And then the people went to nationalist socialism, and yeah, it kinda got out of hand real quick, and yeah, eventually they looked something like this. Yeah, they took over this much land, and when they were being told that they need to give up their rights, they weren't really happy about that. And then, as you can see, the red team were sending in convoys attacking people in random spots, and they were also sending in even more people. And at this point, the United States is like starting to see a lot of problems, so they won't help the fascists, even though they themselves are technically fascist. Yes, they fell to fascism. Don't start the war with me. I'm not gonna even answer any questions about what happened to the USA. But as you can see, this is what the Reds are holding currently. There's a small pocket of people that are being ignored. And here is a military base. Definitely not gonna be used as a staging ground. And when these guys declare that they want their independence from Yemen or want to take over Yemen, we see these guys just pushing them into two. Well, or they were already in two. They're just gonna push them into pockets and create a front line that's going to span a very long, wide marching, and they're just gonna slowly commit atrocities as they go, and yeah, millions, if not a few hundred thousands die. Yeah, and they're just gonna do that casually. That's until the fascist world sees this, and Oman, which is a fascist, and Saudi Arabia, which is a fascist, and Egypt, which is a fascist, and Eritrea, and Ethiopia, and Somalia, and Somaliland, and South Sudan, and Kenya, and everyone in the world, kinda, who is fascist, will come to the help of these guys. And, yeah, something goes wrong for the Reds. And that's them their atrocities making it to their lands as a small group of men managed to break through and connect up with these guys. And they also managed to do something else, and that was take control of these areas. And as you can see, the civil war is evolving into what is looking to be a very bloody one. But surprisingly, a combined arms offensive by volunteer forces that were under the general of Yemenian. I'm not gonna even say his name because I don't know his name. I just made the name up, and the general is going to be the one to declare this amphibious landing a success, and we'll see that the forces of Yemen will be pushed into this small pocket, and they will be slowly made into a strip of good meat. And don't call me sus. I said it in good heart, not bad. And this strip of soldiers will be told to surrender or face the consequences of war. And they don't surrender, and then the fascists unleash hell on earth to them. They blockade shipments of food, they blockade everything, they don't even allow them to get a shit or peek or piss. They just bomb the hell out of them. And I'm gonna be honest, the bombings kinda kill a lot of soldiers. We should. But it kills so many that the soldiers just beg for peace. But the fascists say you already want the declined peace. So jokes on you. And as you can see, this is just what caused them to fall. And when we were talking about that, this is what has happened, and we'll see that the world is watching how Yemen is going to burn into a crispy noodle. And as you can see, Yemeni forces were pushed into the sea, and these Kurdish forces were dictatorships. So yeah, we have a new nation, and goodbye, because this is the only video I make for this thing. I will post two WLBP videos in like a week, and I make a few more Vixer videos just because I'm feeling quite generous about making them. I actually like my Vixos, so I'm going to make this. I got burned out by WLBP. It was because they didn't have any more ideas on what to do and pick. Like I was going to do the Myanmar's war over here, the Burmese civil war, but it just took so many sides, it took so much time, and it just ended up in being a huge hassle, and I just got bored, and I just started to stutter, and everything just went to crap, and, well, yeah. But I'm gonna guarantee you that there will be a civil war, not in Burma, though. That will come around the 25th episode, or depends on how many subscribers we get. For 25 subscriber special, I'm planning to do a civil war of Burma. For the next video, I plan on doing one of these two, maybe. This guy is stable in a way. This guy is also, well, not very stable, but they are kind of stable. And Afghanistan, the Taliban. Yeah, we also have Sudan. So the second Sudanese civil war. Yeah, and we also have these guys down here, southern Libya. That one's no. Technically, there's nothing here. It's just desert, and these guys just want their independence so they can join a certain someone who's not definitely Chad, and they really don't want to be Chadists. Yeah, and definitely not Tunisia gonna be my next target. Definitely not. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. You have been a great support. I'm very sad that I didn't get any views on my Vixos, except for myself just watching them and liking them, and just taking off of them. I'm very sad. But thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe. I see you guys next time. Goodbye.